Good close. Um, Technically, I guess this is a buy signal. Um, or it's also technically kind of in the middle of a range. So I wouldn't say that it's the best buy signal. Um, but we are getting close. Bulls have an opportunity to potentially try and turn the tides of this outside bar, make this an outside up bar. The volume is really coming in, so it would be. I just, like if we just flip it and do 61.3. Oh, this is a different chart, by the way. If we just flip it and do 61.3 or whatever it was, it's not super bullish, but it would just be nice for bulls to get a green candle here. I think that would be. I think if bulls could put in a green candle here, even if it's a doji but has a green body, small green body, I think could possibly be a buy above here to take us towards 65K. Like I've been saying, kind of in a trading range that we don't really want to buy the top of, but yeah, I think that's why I think I would prefer that this candle closed red just because I feel like it makes the trading a little bit easier. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what bulls can do in these last 50 minutes of the day. Just being patient. Seems like, they found a little bit of agreement in this area as being buyer's territory. I mean, we kind of knew from back in these regions, but certainly we got it confirmed over here, um, at least in this time frame. On this much smaller time frame. Like we're looking, where in no man's land are we going to get a bounce from? Here's where we got the bounce from. But if we don't break above this region now, uh, I think that we're very likely to revisit this region and possibly even break through it. Um, this was still a pretty strong spike by the bulls. But this retest was even above this trend line. Even though we broke out of the trend line and then retested it, it still happened within the trend line. So I'm kind of feeling like we still want to have a test on the other side of the trend line before we make moves like that. But at the very least, possibly building a zone that we can look for buys out of. But yeah, it's all contingent on how this closes, how this daily candle closes, and let's see what the 4 hour is going to look like. Yeah, 4 hours bounced back kind of nicely. Still that same inside bar, but it's not closing anywhere near its low as of now. We'll have to see how the rest of the hour progresses, but I think, you know, I think we're potentially starting to put this kind of structure in and possibly take a, if we get, especially, on this lower time frame too, maybe we have another, maybe the next bar is also, if the next bar is also an inside bar and all wicking down here and kind of closes above, here again kind of thing, and especially if it's a green inside bar, oh my God. After that, that's going to be a buy, and I think that buy will take us above 63K. So I think that's probably what we're looking for on this 4 hour, just because we still have this 1, 2, we're still looking probably for a test of the 62.5 at the very least, is how I'm feeling. So I think, excuse me, I think there's still hope for bulls. I just don't really see the Bears looking so strong. We had this huge run up from 40K. Like, we need to have a retest of this region, and this horizontal trading range that Bears are kind of developing, it's not good enough. You really want to get away from this. We really want to get away from this high, and if we're not just going to go like this, just push through, I think the best way would be to come back down here, have some weakness by bulls, and then bears step in. But this is a lot of space such that, it's possible we don't even stop and we just keep going. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Yeah, I don't really have too much to say on this specific 1 hour candle. I think main thing is we're just looking to see where we're going to close now this candle, because it's going to coincide with our daily close, and that should be, I think it's going to be pretty important because, excuse me, um, we really want to get a better picture of whether we want to keep pushing downward and allow bears to kind of really take control of this market, or if bulls have a little juice in them to try and take a shot. So yeah.